monumental success of Casino Royale left fans and critics alike in no doubt that Daniel Craig was the perfect successor to the role of secret agent 007. It's also set expectation levels for Bond's 22nd outing in Quantum of Solace at an all-time high, a responsibility the producers have entrusted to Swiss-German director Mark Forster.
The character Daniel created in Casino Royale was very different than to before. It brought the Bond back to reality and back to humanity. We can connect to Bond again.
In Casino Royale, he met Vesper, who stopped him in his tracks. And with her betrayal, he totally shuts down emotionally.
Quantum of Solace begins right after Casino Royale ended. It was the touchstone for the story and to take Bond to a new place.
We've got expectation against us now, which can be double-edged. So we've got to make this one better. So there's a lot more work to do on this one. Oh, it seems that way, or maybe I've just got selective memory about the last one, because the last one seems sort of a walk in the park compared with this one.
Shooting begins on the 3rd of January 2008, the start of a daunting 6-month schedule for the crew.
One of the main things about watching a Bond movie has always been, where does it take you? Not just where it emotionally takes you, but where it physically takes you. It sets the tone, it sets the feeling, it sets a mood on the set.
I think, part of the excitement of doing a Bond movie is going on location and going to places that, you wouldn't ordinarily go to.
In the months leading up to the shoot, key crews scout out potential shooting sites across the world. They need to find locations that both fulfill the requirements of the script and have the sort of visual impact that Mark Forster is looking for.
The world has become so much smaller. People are so much more familiar with the world. Through the internet, they're so much more connected. People travel more. So to find really original Bond locations is tricky.
Mark felt very strongly that he wanted us to go on real locations because he wanted to set a certain visual style.
That's the way the film is going to unfold. It's going to be on the road a great deal. We're scheduled to be on the road from February until May, really.
This is scenes 81 through 84. What we're trying to do when we reconceive the sequence is put it all the action happening in one location.
Once we find the location that we think might be it opens up a whole new batch of logistics, just in terms of the availability of these locations, and if we're going to have to shoot there during the night or during the day, and what it's going to need to control these locations in terms of shutting down roads.
The hardest part about locations, I think, is just getting there, acclimating to it. It takes 2 or 3 times as long to get things done. It's a totally different animal than the comfort of being here at Pinewood Studios.
Latin America is a place that the Bond films have not visited for a very long time, and this was an opportunity to go there.
We are in Panama now. We are here because Panama is very diverse and can give us different looks we want for the film. Most of it will be shot for Bolivia.
Action!
Filming in cities is always tricky.
I'm glad we did stuff on the streets because it's got so much life and character to them. It's really brilliant locations.
You're going nowhere.
So shoot me. I'd rather stay in a morgue.
We are teachers on sabbatical. This fits our cover.
No, it doesn't. Get in. Panama has fallen over themselves to sort of to help us out.
Architecturally, Panama proved a good match for both Bolivia and Haiti, but Mark was keen to get every aspect of the location right.
It's crucial for me that all the details fit every location, and it starts from extras to set dressing to clothing to everything. And I think it's really crucial that the extras look like they really belong here and live in that part of the world.
Each tiny part informs the audience. It tells us where we are.
Mi nombre es Félix Peñaranda y hago el papel de taxista en la película.
And everywhere that we've gone, we've searched out people who weren't necessarily actors at all. The extras were meant to be Bolivian. So our extras lady there brought in people who were from the Embarrassed tribe.
They are originally from Darien, which is just in the border of Panama with Colombia. But there are some people, some of them that have emigrated to Panama City. They live in the Chagres River, which is like a national park reserve.
It's 5 a.m. These extras will travel an hour upriver before taking a 2-hour bus ride to the set in Panama City.
The remit is always, I think, with a Bond movie is that for an audience we have to be taken somewhere. It's important that we see this character go to places that make you look at the world in a different way.